At this point, you should have most of the worksheet done. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to type these in on Desmos. And Desmos is, again, pretty cool. Our yellow calculators that we used to use couldn't do the second equation, x equals 3. And you can just start typing things in when you're not sure. And this also works on a test. You can just start typing things in and see if that helps you visually. And we've got 2 lines. Those are the lines that you are going to put on your graph. And I wanted to touch back with this to remind you about your slopes. So whenever we have slopes, and I'm not going to do this one for you, but I am going to give you some hints. Remember that whenever you have your slopes, you can think about slope base, you can think about the formula, and you can actually say who would be in that spot. I'm going to go ahead and draw you, Mr. Slope Face. And that turns into a U, and that kind of looks like drool, but it's a Z, right, like that. So when you have, in this case, we're not doing positive or negative lines, those are going to be on the other parts of the page. But for these, we have vertical and horizontal lines. We have our vertical and horizontal lines. So one of them is going to be undefined, and you're going to use this vertical line is going to be undefined. You also have this horizontal line that is in this question. I also wanted to remind you about Vux Hoy. Remember that if you have a vertical line, you have an undefined slope, and your equation begins with x equals. If you have a horizontal line, you have a 0 slope, and your equation begins with y equals. You have a couple more questions that you're going to finish at the bottom of this page, and then we'll flip it over and do a couple of those together, and you'll do some of them on your own.